Myself Laksa Patel, working as an assistant professor in computer department at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Now today we are going to learn about part 5 of unit number 4, in which today we are going to discuss about all point shortest part. All pair shortest part, which is also known as a Floyd-Warshall algorithm. First of all, we introduce about all pair shortest part. All pair shortest part means we find the shortest path between the every pair of vertices of a given graph. The algorithm works for both directed and undirected graph. Before introduction with this algorithm, we review the concept of graph. There are two types of graph. It may be a weighted graph and it may be a undirected graph. A weighted graph is a graph in which the weighted or distance are given along the edges. The weighted graph can be represented by weighted matrix. Now, first of all, we see the basic concept of Floyd algorithm. The Floyd algorithm is for computing the shortest path between the every pair of vertices of the given graph. The Floyd algorithm requires a weighted graph. The Floyd algorithm computes the distance matrix of a weighted graph in n vertices through the series of n by n matrix. For example, d0, d1 up to d raised to k minus 1 up to d raised to n. In each matrix of dk, the shortest distance d of ij has to be computed between the vertex v of I and vertex v of j. Here we apply the Floyd algorithm and understand the Floyd algorithm with the one of the example. Here we take the one of the weighted graph with the four vertices, vertex 1, vertex 2, vertex 3 and vertex 4. Now in the step 1, first of all we start with the series of d0 here. d0 means original vertex. Here no any intermediate vertex is present. That means d0 is a matrix in which v of I and a v of j means ith row and ith column contain the weights given by the direct edges. Here we understand the digits Floyd algorithm, that is all pair shortest path, which is similar to the single source shortest path. Single source means we find the shortest path from the only one source vertex, but here the all pair vertex path means we find the shortest distance using all pair vertices. For example, the starting vertex is 1, and there is a direct edge is given to vertex 2, but there may be a possibility there is a shortest distance via vertex 3, or there may be a possibility there is a shortest distance via vertex 4. Similarly, if the starting vertex is 2, then find the shortest distance via 2 from the 2 to 1, 2 to 3, 2 to 4. If static vertex is 3, then we find the shortest distance from 3 to 1, 3 to 2, 3 to 4. If starting vertex is 4, then we find the shortest path between 4 to 1, 4 to 2 and 4 to 3. Now D0 is a original matrix. Here we solve the all pair shortest path using dynamic approach. The all pair shortest path, which is similar to the Dijkstra algorithm, and all pair shortest path is also solved using greedy method. But here we solve it using dynamic programming. What is the dynamic programming? It's all using sequence of decision, means each step we take the decision. Now we solve it using matrices. So here 4 vertices is given, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So n cross n matrices we produce. Now if we in step 1 we produce the original matrix. Means there is no any intermediate vertex. Direct edge is direct matrix is produced. So here we make the diagonal 0. Means there is no self loop. 1 to 1 no self loop, 2 to 2 no self loop, 3 to 3 no self loop. So we make the diagonal 0. And 1 to 2, 1 to 2 distance is 5. So here we write 5. 1 to 3, 1 to 3 means there is no direct edge is given. So we write here infinity. Same 1 to 4, 1 to 4 no direct edge is given. So here we write 4. If there is any edge is absent, then we write the infinity and the self write the self loop 0. Otherwise write the distance if there is some direct edge is given. 2 to 1, 2 to 1 is here given is 50. 2 to 0 that is no self loop. So here we write 0. 2 to 3. 2 to 3 there is a direct edge with the distance 15. 2 to 4. 2 to 4 there is a direct edge with the distance 5. Similarly 3 to 1. 3 to 1 there is a direct edge with the distance 30. 3 to 2. 3 to 2 here no any direct edge. So here we write infinite. 3 to 3 to 3 no self loop. So here we write 0. 3 to 4. 3 to 4 here direct edge is given. So here we write 15. Similarly 4 to 1. 4 to 1 direct edge is given. Yes. So with the distance 15. 4 to 2. 4 to 2 no any direct edge. So here we write infinity. 4 to 3. 4 to 3 here direct edge is given. So with the distance 5. So here write 5. 4 to 4 no any self loop. So write 0. Now we in the next step we calculate, we take the starting vertex is 1. So we find the shortest path between 1 to 2, 1 to 3 and 1 to 4 from the matrix D0 from the previous matrix. So here we take the intermediate vertex is 1. So here we write D1. In the D1 matrix, the shortest distance going through the one intermediate vertex, starting vertex is the intermediate with the maximum path length of 2 edge is given. Continue in this fashion. We will compute the DFN containing the length of shortest path intermediate. So we get the all pair shortest path from matrix D of n. Here we take the intermediate vertex as a 1. So there is a no distance from one to other vertex. So we copy the first row and first column as it is. Here we write the same row and same column with the original value. There is no need to change and write the diagonal 0. Now compute the shortest part between 2 to 3 because this diagonal is 0. First row is same and first column is same. So find the distance from 2 to 3 via intermediate vertex 1. So for node 2, 2 to 1, 2 to 1 that is 50 and 1 to 3 that is infinity. So 50 plus infinity is maybe a infinity and 2 to 3 the distance is 50. So which one is less? This one is the less. So there is no need to change here. And 2 to 4 via intermediate vertex 1 there is a possibility to get a shortest distance. We find it 2 to 1, 2 to 1 that is 50 here and 1 to 4, 1 to 4 is the infinity. So it gives infinity and direct 2 to 4 there is a part with the distance 5. So there is no need to change for node 2 via vertex 1. Now for node 3. For node 3, an intermediate vertex is 1. So 3 to 1 is 30 and 1 to 2 is a 5. 30 plus 5 is a Which one is a larger? Infinity. So here we get the shortest distance 35. So we update here 35. And 3 to 1 is 30 and 1 to 4 is the infinity. So here we get the infinity and 3 to 4 that is 15. So there is no need to update. But we get one update 3 to 2 with the distance 35. So here we get the shortest distance via intermediate vertex 1. Now we update it. Now for node 4. 4 to 1 the distance is 15 and 1 to 2. 1 to 2 that is 5. 15 plus 5 is 20 and 4 to 2 distance is infinity. Which one is the less? Here we get sorted distance. So we update it 20 and 4 to 3. 4 to 1 that is 15 and 1 to 3. 1 to 3 that is infinity. So we get here infinity and direct is 4 to 3 that is 5. So no need to change. Here we get the shortest distance 20. So we update here. Now for node 2. I will prepare the next matrix, that is matrix 2 for node 2. We prepare from matrix 1. In this matrix we take the second matrix as a second vertex is an intermediate vertex. So we take the second column and the second row as it is and make the diagonal 0. So we take the second row and second column as it is and make the diagonal 0. Now we find the remain distance. Now let us find the distance, that is here 1 to 1 self loop. So we find the distance from 1 to 3 via intermediate vertex 2. So 1 to 3 is the infinity. So find it 1 to 2. 1 to 2 that is 5 plus 2 to 3. 2 to 3 that is 15. 15 plus 5 that is 20. So here we update. Here we get the shortest distance, that is 20. First it is 20 but we get shortest distance via intermediate vertex 2, that is 20. Now for 1 to 4 the first it is infinity but there is a chance to get the shortest distance via intermediate vertex 2. For that we find 1 to 4 is the infinity and 1 to 2 is a 5. 1 to 2 is a 5 plus 2 to 4. 2 to 4 that is 5. So 5 plus 5 is a 10. So here we get the shortest distance via intermediate vertex 2, that is 10. So we update here 10. Now similarly for node 2, here we find node 1 via intermediate vertex 2. Now we find row 2 is the same as it is. Now we find for node 3. 3 to 1. 3 to 1 is a 30. But there is a possibility via 2. We check it. 3 to 1 30. Now we find via vertex 2, that is 3 to 2. 3 to 2 that is 35 plus 2 to 1. 2 to 1 that is 50. 35 plus 50 that is 85. So we cannot get lesser. So there is no need to change. We write 30 distance at is it. Now 3 to 4. 3 to 4 is a 15. We find via vertex 2. 3 to 2 is a 35. 3 to 2 is a 35 plus 2 to 4. 2 to 4 is a 5. 35 plus 5 is a 40, which is greater than. So no need to change. Now for node 4. Node 4, 4 to 1 is a 15. Via intermediate 2 vertex it is possible. Now check it. 4 to 2. 4 to 2 is a 20 plus 2 to 1. 2 to 1 is a 50. 20 plus 50 is a 70. No, 70 is a greater than 50. No need to change. Now 4 to 3. The 4 to 3, the age is 5. There is a chance to get the minimum distance via intermediate vertex 2. Now we check. 4 to 2. 4 to 2 is a 20 plus 2 to 3. 2 to 3 is a 15. So 20 plus 15 is a 35. 35 is a greater than 5. So no need to change here. Now similarly we generate the next matrix, that is for vertex 3. Now we check the shortest distance between every vertices for vertex 3. Now we check for vertex 3. For vertex 3, we prepare the D3 matrix from D2. For that we copy the third column and third row same as it is from D2 matrix and diagonal 0. Now we check for node 1. For node 1, 1 to 2. 1 to 2 age is 5. Now we check for intermediate vertex 3. So 1 to 2 is a 5. But via intermediate vertex 3, 1 to 3 is a 20 plus 2 to 3 is a 15. 20 plus 15 is a 35. So 35 is greater than 5. So no need to change. Now 1 to 4. 1 to 4. That age is we get 10. But via vertex 3 there is a chance to get shortest. Now we check. 1 to 4 is a 10. But via intermediate vertex 3, 1 to 3. 1 to 3 is a 20 plus 3 to 4. 3 to 4 is a 15. 20 plus 15 is a 35. So 35 is greater than 10. No need to change. Now for node 2. For node 2, so 2 to 1 is a 50. Now we check for intermediate vertex 3. 2 to 3. 2 to 3 is a 15 plus 3 to 1. 3 to 1 is a 30. 15 plus 30 is a 45. Here age is given 50. Here we get the shortest distance 45 via intermediate vertex 3. Now we change it. Now we check for 2 to 4. For 2 to 4 age is 5. Intermediate vertex we check it. 2 to 4 is 5. But intermediate vertex 3. 2 to 3. 2 to 3 here given is 15. 15 plus 3 to 4. 3 to 4 is a 15. So 15 plus 15 is a 30. But 30 is a greater than 5. So no need to change. Now for node 4. 4 to 1 is given 15. Now but intermediate vertex 3 we check it. 4 to 3. 4 to 3 is given 5. And 3 to 1. 3 to 1 is a 30. So 5 plus 30 is a 35. 35 is greater than 50. So no need to change. Now 4 to 2. 4 to 2, 20. But intermediate vertex 3 we check it. So 4 to 3. 4 to 3 is a 5 plus 3 to 2. 3 to 2 that is 35. 5 plus 35 is 40. So 40 is a greater than 20. So here no need to change. Now similarly we check for we generate for same matrix for vertex number 4. Now for vertex number 4 we copy the fourth column and fourth row as it is from the matrix D3. The same column and same row from the D3 matrix and diagonal as it is. Now for node 1 for intermediate vertex 4. Now for 1 to 2. Here 1 to 2. 1 to 2 that is 5 and 1 to 4 is 10 plus 4 to 2. 4 to 2 is a 50. 4 to 2 is a 20. 10 plus 20 is a 30. Now 5 is a less than 30. So here no need to change. Similarly 1 to 3. 1 to 3 is 20. But via intermediate vertex 4 there is a chance to get the shortest distance. To check it. 1 to 4. 1 to 4 is a 10 plus 4 to 3. 4 to 3 is a 5. 10 plus 5 is a 15. So 15 is a less than 20. So here we get the sorted distance by intermediate vertex 4. So we updated by is 15. Now for node 2, for node 2, 221, 221 is a 45, but via intermediate vertex 4, that is 224, 224 is a 5 plus 421, 421 is a 15, 5 plus 15 is a 20, and 20 is a less than 45. So here we 223 is a 15, but via intermediate vertex 4 there is a chance to get the sorted distance. So we check it. 224 that is 5 plus 423 that is 5 plus 5 that is 10. So we update by, so here we get the sorted distance via intermediate vertex 4. So we update it 10, and also here we update. So similarly we check for node 3. So here we get the all pair shortest path between every pair of vertices. This is our optimal solution. Now we write the code for fluid algorithm. Now here we, what is the, how we find the shortest path? We find the shortest path between vertex I to G and a minimum of I to K and K to G. If one of them are minimum, then we take it. Now there is an two array from I equal to 1 to n, and for j equal to 1 to n, we found the minimum for distance I to j and distance from I to k plus distance of k to j from the previous matrix. Whenever k equal to 1, then we found for vertex 1. Whenever k equal to 2, then we found the minimum distance for vertex 2. Whenever k equal to 3, then we find the minimum distance for vertex 3. Similarly for vertex 4 up to n. Now this algorithm give the time complexities. Here 3 for loop is given. So time complexity for all pair shortest path is a bigger order of n.